Good morning, YouTube. Welcome in. Today we got another beautiful build for you. Today we're building a 13900K pair with an RTX 4090. Putting this all in the NZXT H7 FLOW. We got the Corsair H150i RGB Elite cooler. This RGB Elite, but I'll tell you what, not a lot of RGB in this one. It's very sleek, very subtle. We're pairing it with some Corsair fans in the front, some SP190 or 120 Pros, along with 6400 megahertz of DDR5 from Kingston. That's the Fury Renegade RAM we have on this. Looks super sleek. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. And hey, we just hit 5,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and we greatly appreciate that. If you're not following us here, make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. Remember, we build these systems live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Stince at 10 a.m. Eastern. We hope to see you soon. Let's get started on today's build, guys. Let's go. What do we do is stress test the PCs. OCCT TM5 on the memory. We're gonna run a looping benchmark on the GPU. Power stress test on the power supply and the rest of the components. Do all the BIOS updates, driver updates, everything like that as well. Oh, our beautiful Kingston component cooler. Hey, Justin, by the way, we're giving you some extra fans up front. I'd say Jay Shunk in the chat. Give you some extra love today. Hope you don't mind. I know you said sleek. You also said you don't mind some RGB. So hey, you know what? I threw a couple extra Corsair fans in the front for you. How about that? How about that for your Monday? How about that for your Monday? Yeah, this is the RGB Elite cooler. Very sleek, very subtle. You guys see that here? I'll give you a front close-up actually. A better shot of it. This is the RGB Elite H150i. It's one of the newer coolers. I don't think we built it on the channel before, but we've used it here in the shop quite a few times. Very sleek, very subtle. We're gonna top mount this in the case. We're gonna add some Corsair SP Pro fans. They're like a 1200 RPM fan in the front of the case. Give us some airflow. Add a little bit of RGB, a little bit of color to it. You turn them off, turn them on, put them in any color, put them on rainbow. We'll put those in there. With this here, we'll get started. So today's motherboard, we're starting off with the Z790 Tomahawk. We're using the 13900K, which we'll be able to put in here next. We've got our two NVMe drives, the KT3000 and the NV2 from Kingston. And then we got our Kingston 6400 megahertz of DDR5 in the Renegade. Fantastic RAM. So let's get started. First, we're gonna start off with our NVMe drive. First is gonna be our primary drive, which is the KT3000. Forge, we're getting your system pre-ready for optimization. Optimization will happen when you're on your PC remotely, Forge. So when you get your system, hop in our Discord, we'll set you up with a tuning ticket. That way you can get optimized, because you want to get into your game, get sure all your game settings are also optimized as well. So we do that remotely. Get all the system ready here, the BIOS set up, the RAM set up, things like that. From there, it's just a quick finish. All right, next to me, our secondary NVMe drive. Pop this NV2 in down here. Drive is in. All right, guys, get this beautiful 13900K out. All right, socket looks great. Let's get this card, or let's drop the CPU in. Next will be our standoff. So the cooler along with the RAM, that's what we have left here. All right, so our backplate in place for this cooler. There we go, chat. Backplate is in place. Let's get our 1700 standoffs. Standoffs are all in place. Next is gonna be our RAM. Here we go, chat. H7 FLOW today. We do the motherboard, then we're gonna work on our fans. We're gonna go top down, put this beautiful Tomahawk board inside this case. We have this motherboard, and we slide her on in here. There we go. Let's get the screws we need for the motherboard. I'm a massive fan of the H9 FLOW case. I just built mine out of it. We've built quite a few in them already. They're on a back order right now. So what happened when NZXT created this beautiful case, unfortunately when they created this beautiful H9 case, they did not know how popular it would become. And they immediately sold out of the case. And they didn't have any more coming in for months. And that's the current state we're in. There we go. All right, all of our screws are in. You guys a front close-up now. There we go, that beautiful motherboard. All right, we're gonna get our front fan out of the way, because we're gonna be putting some Corsair SP120s up there. Pop out our fan guide here. So we're gonna run our USB 3 and our Type-C really quick to the motherboard, and then we're gonna work on, first up is gonna be our USB 3.0. There we go, there's one. Next will be our Type-C. Get this plugged in. All right, looking good there. Let's grab these beautiful SP120s. They're SP Pros. All right, there we go. All the fans are in, chat. There we go. So we're gonna cable management, chat. How we look, chat? Look good on the front. Next, we're gonna work on getting our power supply out, chat. Power supply today, guys, is gonna be a 1200 watt GF3 coming in from Thermaltake. Today, we will need SATA, two EPS 4+4 for our CPU. There's one of them there. There's a 24-pin main motherboard connector. We'll not need any PCIe, because we're going to be running the 12-volt high power today for the GPU. And there it is, a 12-volt high power for that 4090. Grab our second EPS power cable. That's for our CPU. And we need one SATA. There we go. That's all of our cables, chat. Everything else is going to go back in the bag here. All right, there we go, chat. Brand new GF3 power supply, 1200 watts today. All right, start getting this connected, chat. All right, CPU's in. All you have left is our 24-pin main motherboard, chat. Then we're moving on to the cooler. Cable manager's looking good, chat. There's the back. Let's show you the back while we get ready to work on the cooler. AF Elite fans today. Cooling our cooler. All good there. Mount the pump, and we move on to mounting the rad. Got some TMR you pre-applied. There we go. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna run all these cables right to the middle here and zip them so they're not hidden, or they're kind of more hidden, not going all over the place here. So we have these in place, we're gonna zip tie them and then run them right to the inline adapter. Run these through. Let's get this up here, chat. Screws right away to mount this rad, the caddy corners. Get 2 more in here, and then we'll start working on the wires and put the rest of the screws on the top of the rad here. You guys are front close-up view while I finish these. Oh, there we go. Looking really slick. Get this chonker out, chat. Look at that thing. There we go, chat. There it is. Beautiful gaming trio today. Grab these slots that we need out. We need 3 out today. Great card too, yeah. MSI makes make great cards. Make great cards. All right, chat, here we go. Here we go with the D trio. So we get a little thunk here. Here we go. We got a little thunk today. Okay, chat, upgrade from a 2700X premium Tark card. Do I go 58X3D? 58X3D, 100%. You'll like that. You'll like that CPU. You will love that CPU for Tarkov. Let's run this power cable, chat. There we go. She's a beauty. Certified beauty. What are you thinking? Put some of the panels back on before we let it up. Guys, thanks for another awesome video. Thank you for stopping in and showing us some love here on our YouTube channel. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that like button. If you like what you see even more, hit that sub button. And remember, we build these PCs you see live here on our YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now over at twitch.tv/Stince. Come over, say hello, watch us build the PC, and ask any questions you have, and let's go.